All right? But the Most High has put a spirit in me to make me come out here and come out here to tell you people, because it's what he commanded his servants to do. He put it in my mouth. And caused them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. That's the reason why anybody who thinks the Bible is not faithful and true, you're a fool. Anybody who thinks the Bible is not the word of the living high power, you're a fool. And the Most High is going to get you. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. That's why we don't care if you believe us. We don't care if you don't. And we care if you believe and you come to the knowledge of the truth. But if you don't, we don't give a damn. All right? For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Anybody who's not faithful to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, the creator of everything, you're going to be killed in your unfaithfulness and destroyed in your unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Well, that two of those things just happened this past week. He said I would bring plagues. A plague is a harmful event, a bad thing. Matter of fact, I'm going to look up the word plague so I can give you all the definition of plague. All right? Because when you break down the word of God, when you go into the scriptures, you got to go deep. You got to go look up some things. You got to study. He says study to show yourself approved. People not studying, they sit up there and first of all, they only read the Bible. And if they do, they just grin. The Lord is my shepherd, shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He restores my soul. It's really good to mercy. And they just read it like that, and they don't sit there and read to break it down. The Lord is my shepherd. What does that mean? He's my shepherd. Well, a shepherd leads over flocks of sheep, or flocks of goats, or flocks of some cattle. And he makes sure he takes care of them. He guides them. He sets them in a place where they can make sure they have food and water. He makes sure they're protected from all kind of other animals. He shepherds you. Well, the Lord is my shepherd. So when I see that shit is going bad, I ain't got to worry about it because he's my shepherd. If someone's going to rail against me, I'm going to let him take care of it. And so the government steal me and bring me over here, he's going to take care of it. Anything bad happens in my life, he's going to take care of it. He's going to shepherd and take care of us all. All right? But they don't go deep, man. Because the spirit is not in them. This is the definition of the word plague. This is the definition of the word plague. Internet a little slow. All right. An epidemic disease that causes high mortality, a pestilence, an infectious epidemic disease caused by bacteria, any widespread affliction. Okay, so it's not just a disease. They tell you right here in definition 3. Any widespread affliction, calamity, or evil, especially one regarded as direct punishment by God.
Martial law.
A plague of war and desolation. This is a good one too. Any cause of trouble, annoyance, or vexation. And then they got next to it, uninvited guests are a plague. Well, the white man is a plague to the Native Americans, our brothers, because they were uninvited and they came and stole it. All right? To trouble, annoy, or torment in any manner. To annoy, bother, or pester. To smite with a plague, pestilence, or death. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other ones, but I think the point is made. All right? So plague can be any epidemic, any trouble, any annoyance, anything that comes against you in a harmful and troublesome way. All right? No problem, bro. 1611. That's right. And you can order it on Amazon too, or you can go get them from a bookstore as well. You know? Or you can find it probably in the library as well. So he said, behold, saith the Lord, 2 Esdras 15:5, I will bring plagues upon the world. So what we just had, that Boston bomb, that was a sword. All right? He just said, that, behold, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Well, did not that, it's not a bomb, also a sword? Doesn't it cut into your flesh? There was motherfuckers going around with their feet cut off.
Yeah.
Limbs off.
Yeah.
All right? Then some of them burned over their bodies.
Yeah.
All right? That's a plague, man. And then you look at the day or so after, the big ass fertilizer bomb at the fertilizer plant. That right there was a plague. It blew up, man. It made that shit look like it was a third world country going through war, man. That's how big that explosion was. It was so buildings not in the bomb, the blow up radius of it. That would half the building just devastated, destroyed, destruction, death. You know what I'm saying? That's also a plague, and it's going to be more. Thus saith the Lord. It says, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. That's what's been going down. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. That's the reason why they're going up, nations going up, Syria fighting Syria, Egypt fighting Egypt, Greece fighting Greece. All right? All Cyprus is sitting over there mad as hell because they came there and plundered Cyprus. And y'all don't know about Cyprus. They had the highest ratio to the dollar. That's why they took it, because they had that money. They said, well, let's go take that money, and they conked it right from them, and their people are pissed over there, and they're rioting and getting upset and so what? Niggas over here, they don't even watch the news, so they don't even care. They don't care what's going on around the world. They don't care. They don't care about their heritage and culture.